I am back. He's time. Oh no! I forgot something. Eh.
Are you gonna
Oh, you got
become
an index?
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome. When I first got my index, I lost 15 pounds in like a matter of weeks because I literally played Beat Saber 6 to 8 hours a day every day.
That was me when I got back into Pokemon Go last year. I immediately lost like 25 pounds. Just because I was walking everywhere.
I like that. I like that energy.
I
I
unfortunately
hope
just
the
packed my
Niantic
health.
Monster Hunter isn't bullshit.
Me too. I hope it's good because that might be the thing that saved my life.
I'd be low-key interested in it, but I'm only a casual Monster Hunter player, so those are very rare.
I mean,
it's not gonna play like a normal Monster Hunter.
I wouldn't get your hopes up about the Niantic Monster Hunter game.
I know.
What, did something happen? Has there been a development?
I mean, they've basically as of a few hours ago, they've basically liquidated the entire game division of Niantic. It's gone.
Oh, what?
Oh.
Yeah.
What
like
happened?
200 plus people fired or laid off.
Never mind.
Oh dear.
I see.
I guess I have to go running like a sicko.
Yeah.
Anyway, to tide me over until I have a way to play.
I mean,
Final
Niantic
Fantasy
was
16.
making shit games anyway.
I have developed a secret technique. I play Kingdom Hearts 2, and every time a cutscene starts, I just episode of Game of Thrones.
Oh, come
just-
on.
I was gonna say.
Two is not bad.
I mean, you could do what I was planning on doing,
Two's like
which
the best
was
one.
Two is the best one.
Once we full cleared the tier, when we do reclears, every wipe during reclears, I will do like one set of 10 reps, like lifting weights the following day for every wipe we have during reclears.
Oh my god.
Do push-ups. Let's get swole as a
know what?
group.
I'll do that. I'll do that with
No,
you. I'll
we
do
should
like
do that. I
pull-ups
think
or
that
some
might be
shit.
good.
Yeah.
I wish I could do pull-ups. Even when I was going to the gym and I could actually like lift weight and I was in good decent shape, I've never been able to do more than one pull-up. Like I don't know what it is.
It's fucking hard.
Yeah, they're hard. The most I've ever been able to do in one sitting was 5, and I was like, thinner.
Like I genuinely think I just have a fundamental misunderstanding of how I'm supposed to do them.
No, they really are that hard.
The one that I tried to do that my physical trainer was like, we're gonna try this, but there's no way you can actually do this, but I want to see if you can. Was the ones where you have like your arms out, like at like a 45-degree angle to the sides, and you have to lift yourself, and that was literally I just hung there, like I couldn't even.
Oh, like actual actual pull-ups instead of chin-ups.
Yeah, not chin, like fucking arms out up to the angled arms. It just I was like, oh, I can't move. Like I'm just stuck here.
Alternatively, we could do like a 30-second plank every
weirdly,
time we wipe.
I can fucking grapple
No, I'm gonna
like,
deadlift
onto a
450
ledge.
every time I die.
I believe
Jesus.
in you.
Turns out Plum is just actually like a power lifter.
That wouldn't
I
be
gotta
the
get back
strangest
into
revelation,
it. I
actually.
used to do free weights a lot.
Dog, why are you licking me? I'm trying to raid here.
Food check.
My heart quivers in anticipation.
I'm gonna start potting just in case.
Same.
It just takes one.
I will call out the pot windows, but do me a favor and do not focus on your pot DPS during dark and light. Focus on dark and light and just let the pot do a little bit of extra while we're there.
Light parties.
There'll be light parties.
Will light embrace or
Out,
darkness
and then
consume?
Buddy's in. Alvis is center. Next will be a line.
Now to take your measure.
Out and light parties.
For victory.
Six.
MSO himself could do no
The
better.
dark mirrors.
These magics are not for you to wield.
Knockback, and then in Buddies. Shadow Messengers is next. Someone remind me to increase my
Warriors forged in my own image.
this. East-west. Point it towards the light minion.
Now to take
Gonna be
your
Buddies
measure.
in at the end. Move into the dark. Max melee. In Buddies.
Can't believe I didn't fucking die there.
Chrono north, everyone else slightly south. Run to the donut. Back to clocks, and then Buddies after clocks. Buddies.
For victory.
And sticks. Light stream is next.
Odd one out.
Gonna be southwest between 3 and C.
Will light embrace
One
or
clockwise
darkness
or two
consume?
counterclockwise. It's in Buddies after. In Buddies. Grade wide's next. 2 minutes or go.
Will light embrace or darkness
In
consume?
and then out light parties with your so in first then light parties.
Ouchie.
I am the emissary.
Dark and light. Potions are in 5 seconds, or right now if you want. Focus on the mechanic, though. Alvis needs to provoke.
Light is safe.
Light. We will go to light orbs.
For victory!
Blocks, then light parties. Back to your markers, then light parties. Oh, this is clockwise.
I messed that one up. I'm sorry.
Buzzing tail.
You have to do this face. It's sideways. It's gonna be light parties out.
Ooh.
Wait. Serena.
Alright.
You can't move with them. Yeah, this is.
It's
Sorry.
Swipe it. Swipe
Trying
it.
to dodge the thing.
That was my
Will
fault.
you be judged worthy to exist?
we were not
Good
ready.
first pull though.
Yeah.
Well, it would never be tilted, but sorry, I'll just.
It will sometimes.
You're tilting me.
It will be tilted sometimes. That just sometimes it'll lock in before the tank makes it back there. So you need to be able to adjust to that.
Do we have some kind of priority? Because I was trying to go west.
Just adjust
but I
based
don't
on how the boss is facing. If you would have been on the boss's left, you would be on the boss's left.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't realize.
Yeah, the
Alyssa
clockwise
died.
priority still stands.
Sorry, Eric.
All good.
If that was me, I'm ready. Nope, that wasn't.
That was Serena. How are you, Serena?
No, I'm fine.
no. I'm being obnoxious tonight.
I'm just wondering what I did.
It's Brewery was casting and you were moving, thus killing you both in the process.
Oh.
Yeah. Since you two were short,
Quivers in anticipation.
I think she was casting Res or something. I'm not certain.
My bad.
Now to take your measure.
Alright, blocks, then buddies. Swipe it.
Can I
That was-
actually? Uh-huh.
Sorry, that was just saying. That was me thinking 15 steps ahead.
All good.
Can I restart my PC really quick?
Sure. Yes.
Okay.
Again?
No, I'm just having a little bit of stutteriness. I need to clean this thing up.
Oh, did you increase?
Not
your
right
volume,
now.
Tail.
Oh yeah,
What?
your volume or sound.
You said you had to increase something
Oh, thank you.
earlier.
Yes, I needed to... This is the only
Here,
character
back.
I hadn't... I kept forgetting to do it on this character. I wanted to increase my buffs and debuffs size.
Oh.
I've been playing with 160% for buffs now, just because it's made it easier for me to not fuck up and do my rotation wrong. It's which direction of my rotation I go. It should be one, then the other, then the other, then the other, then just back and forth. But sometimes in the heat of the moment, I get distracted, and so I can, if I just look at if my buff has X amount of time left, I know which one I'm supposed to do. So being able to see it easier has made me less fucky with it.
That's what I loved about Astro. Everything lined up with divination. So depending on how far along in its cooldown I am, I know what to do.
I've just been trying to push myself to like do the most I possibly can. Like I made a huge amount of improvement just numbers wise last year, and so I've been running like no chest re-clears of fights to just practice and practice and practice and get better numbers.
I wish I had the time. Or patience.
So the one thing I'm fortunate to have for the next month, not even a month.
logging back in.
I'm bad, at least I have a 4-day weekend coming up. None of that is PTO, so...
My god, so last night we had the most cursed fucking 9 re-clear.
Oh,
God,
cursed
that
every
shit was
shotgun.
so goddamn cursed.
We had 12 deaths. And we still
died
beat
twice.
the Enrage by 25 seconds with 12 deaths.
I died twice. On my screen, I was already line of sight through the to the meteor. On everyone else's screen, I was not. But then
no, you were
when
just hanging
after
out.
I died, my body decided to move to the correct spot.
It was
That
just such a
flag? I'm
curse.
guessing-
I will say, I know people in several statics that are much, much, much more hardcore than we are, and they seem to have so much more trouble with re-clears than we do. We are really good at re-clears.
9 is
Well, that's
nine is
unusual, right?
unironically once you've learned them all, 9's the hardest fight in the tier. 9 is the hardest re-clear in the tier, in my opinion.
I think others will say that it's 10, truthfully, for
Well, I
recurring.
know a lot of people who absolutely abhor 10.
Yeah.
10's just I don't know. I don't trust anybody
After
to do 11 strike.
after clearing 10, I can say 10 is one of my favorite fights. The body checks suck, but my opinion of the fight completely
Actually, what am I
changed after
talking about?
cleared
I can't believe I
P10
just said
going smoothly is a great fight.
I can't believe I just said that anything but P11 is the worst re-clear after I spent 6.5 fucking hours yesterday trying to get a fucking re-clear of this fight so I could do 12. I wanted to and it ended up being the dude bro like
Oh,
Jim
seriously?
Rat.
Bro. The dude
They
bro.
got you your clear?
Yeah, we got max
Oh,
gains.
fuck
I am
yeah.
now a member of the Church of
Yeah,
Gains.
certified.
My heart
I'm surprised you just
quivers
haven't
in
formed like a mini TF static.
So that's why
I
you're
have for
talking
12.
about
That's
doing push-ups
that literally
and
that's who I
like-
do 12
Yeah.
re-clears with.
That explains a lot.
No, I'm down for it.
They were no, it was so fun. Like the leader of that group just was fully leaning into the bit too. Like it was very surreal, but it was fun. We cleared in like 3 polls, and I was like, oh cool. I just spent 6.5 hours, and then we did this in 3 polls. Like,
It's those gains.
somebody joined and then left while we were still looking for the party, and they were like, they will only ever get subpar games. Light parties, it clocks than light parties.
Will light embrace or darkness
Out
consume?
the center, and then in buddies after.
Why did I do that?
Now to take your measure.
Out sides, then light parties, max melee.
For victory! MSF himself could do no better.
Alright, dark mirrors.
These magics are
Knock
not
back,
for you to
then
wield.
light parties, max melee.
Warriors forged in
Battle
hard
messengers,
community.
east west. To light.
Now to take
Maybe
your
buddies
measure.
in at the end. dark, max melee. In buddies. Chrono north, everyone else slightly south. Run to the donut. And then back to blocks. And then blocks into buddies. Buddies.
For victory!
Sticks.
Oh, that was a late
That was-
addle. I think that might have been me.
No, I fucked up. I did a late Numa there.
I see.
Going late stream. Going to the northeast. One clockwise, group two
Will light
counterclockwise.
embrace or darkness
And then
consume?
out and light parties.
Slow resing knights. You can get Ruri.
Okay. Sorry, give me 1 second.
Yeah. Oh, I should have focused on Ruri
It's
first.
fine. It's fine.
This timing. I'm also slow resing. You do your thing still.
Yeah, I got it.
Will light embrace
Numa
or
is such a
darkness
godsend for that. Or not Numa, Panheima.
In,
Center.
then light parties out. East west.
I got the raise.
So just practice dark and light. Don't potion.
I am the emissary, and I shall never die.
You can if you want to practice time.
Done your wait. no,
Oh, we're
I'm-
far. We're far. We're far. Okay. Got it. Got it. Got it. So
They're going to
sorry.
be bleeding. Plum and Chrono are bleeding. Keep that in mind. We're
I have
going
a
to
shield
light
on me.
orbs. Light orbs. Clockwise, always clockwise.
For victory!
Alright, it's a white.
That looked like two different colors to me. My bad. I should maybe focus on arrows more instead.
Now to take your measure.
I hate when there's a issue and then I just get completely thrown off.
Yeah.
The, just keep in mind for movement, unless you are a DPS at 1 or 3, moving to the safe spot north or south with the orbs, there will never be a moment ever for the remainder of the fight where you dodge counterclockwise. It's always clockwise for everybody, with the exception of 1 or 3 going north or south for the orb.
You good, Serena?
Good way to think about it is if you're alone, your tether you're tethered to will be kind of pointing in a direction, and you never run in that direction it's pointing.
Now to take your measure.
Clocks into partners.
Block Serena.
Oh, sorry.
Just reset.
One second. I need to slap my face. A second. Okay, I'm good. That coffee can be fixed on.
I should make coffee.
My heart quivers in anticipation.
7 ounces of cold brew might not be enough.
Locks, then partners.
Will light embrace or
In,
darkness
then
consume?
light parties. Sides, then in buddies.
Not at the rest.
For victory!
Six.
I'm moving.
Himself could do no better.
Dark
The
panels.
dark mirrors.
These magics
Knock
are
back,
not for
then
you to
in
win.
buddies. Back. In and buddies.
Got knights.
I don't have Swift, so I can't get Dale.
Shadowed Messengers is next.
Warriors forged in
East west.
my own image.
When it's light.
Now to
It's
take
gonna be
your
light parties
measure.
out at the end. Move into the dark. Then stay max melee for 2 dashes. Wait. Okay. In, Alvis north. Everyone else is south. Run to the donut. And to clocks. It'll be light parties after clocks. Six is next.
For victory!
Light stream. Northeast is safe between A and 1. With 1 clockwise, with
Will
2
light embrace or
counterclockwise.
darkness consume?
There'll be sides and light party to next melee. Red's next. The circle
Will
mechanic.
light embrace or
Out,
darkness
Alvis center,
consume?
and then in buddies.
Got Serena.
Dark and light, you don't have to use a potion, but if you want to practice the timing, it's any time from now for the next like 40 seconds.
I am
whenever
the
you're ready.
emissary, and I shall never die.
parties. Back to positions. Sides and then buddies. Nope.
Nope, not that. Nope.
In buddies. Remember you moved
get
to
out.
1 and 3?
Worthy to exist.
Hard casting on Chrono. No, I'm not.
Nuts, yeah. Was that just another bad
Give me
rotation?
1 minute. I
Yeah, no
really
problem.
want to flush some water in my face.
I'll be right back too.
So, a couple things. Again, clockwise movement, but also knights. You moved way further than you need to for that. Just go to the 1. Unless the boss was tilted and I didn't see it. But I think it was facing A. The long tethers can literally just go to the 1 and the 3 for the sides. That's as far as they need to go, and then they just literally slide in. Yep, it's fine. If he is looking north, 1 and 3 are like you can literally be here and you're safe. Like 1 and 3 are 100% safe. So just use, if you are a long tether and it sides then in buddies, use the 1 and 3 as your meetup point, and then just step over the line into his thing, and you'll still be perfectly long. Rule of thumb for long tethers: if you step in the hitbox, you've wiped the raid. Shorts for out then buddies. You can go to the opposite corners from the 1 and the 3 if you want, but even if you just move straight out east-west and then in, that's plenty of room that the people at 1 and 3 won't get clipped, as long as they are also going to the right place.
Okay, I'm back. Looks like we all took the opportunity for a little break.
I was just saying before you got back that if you are a long tether, Plum, and it's buddies, the 1 and the 3 are your meetup points, never anywhere else, because the 1 and the 3 are 100% safe for the cleave, and then you can just walk right in.
Yeah, I was a short tether that time.
Yep, I just wanted to say it again.
Oh, that's something you were saying.
Yes.
You weren't singling me out.
No,
I understand now.
I had just finished saying it when you came back. Because a lot of times what I see is people run to the east-west, and then the long tethers run into the line at east and west, which means they're now a really short tether and they kill each other.
My heart quivers in anticipation.
I don't mean a lot of times in this group, I mean a lot of times in every single group. Fox, then buddies.
Will light embrace or
In,
darkness
then
consume?
light parties east-west.
Now to take your
Sides, then buddies. Don't worry, Rory. You can just do your thing, and I will make sure I follow you.
Fun fact, this is not a pre-full Numa fight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Light mirrors. Fuck your grief. Light mirrors, knockback, then in buddies.
Just had to test it out there because the first two fights are.
Battle of Messengers, east-west. One to light. It's gonna be light parties and out at the end. Move into the dark, and then stay max melee and out.
Ooh. Okay, I have. Well, no. Yeah.
Alvis, head north. Everyone else
That
stack
was-
south.
That threw me the fuck off there. Sorry about that.
Oh, no, wipe it.
I had a tether when I did it, and then I just skipped mechanics there, so that is my bad there.
No, it's my bad for fucking up and not being able to not seeing where everyone was.
Good. I mean, we would have survived.
If I hadn't fucked up.
All good.
Yeah, do we want markers on the healers? And
Should I? Let me cancel this.
Yeah,
Sorry.
cancel.
yeah, let's do markers
can
on the
just
healers.
reset.
Yeah, we'll reset.
My heart quivers in anticipation.
And you might as well put them
I
on
usually
the
don't even
tanks
see.
as
I don't
well.
even see the markers anymore. I'm just so used to like having them on that.
If you put them on the tanks as well, then we can use the. Then it's literally one buddy per buddy.
One marker per.
Per pair, yeah.
One marker buddy.
Maybe I see. Don't you ooh at me.
Do it again.
Someone stop this maniac.
And his oohs.
My heart quivers in anticipation.
He's just standing there, ooh-wooing menacingly.
Nate just comes into my stream sometimes and just sees that I'm like progging the last part of phase 2 of 12 and is like, oh, this is a good time for me to use 15 of the uwu sound clip on your stream.
See, but you gave him that power.
I did.
You can't expect him not to use it.
Just gonna have to disable it when I'm doing prog.
Now to take your measure.
Locks, then light parties.
It could be worse.
It's not the air horn.
Will light embrace or
Out.
darkness?
You should.
Mono center. Then buddies after. In buddies.
You should enable media share so I can media share your own stream and destroy your ears.
Now to take your measure.
Sides and then buddies.
Ooh.
MSL himself could do no better.
Light
Light
panels.
mirrors.
These magics
Knockback,
are not
then
for you
buddies.
to wield.
In buddies.
No!
I got the Rose. At least you got your buff out.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Shadowed Messengers is next.
Warriors forged in my own image.
West. One at the night.
Now to take your
And the light parties out at the end. Move into dark now. Max melee and stay there until 2 dash. 1, 2. Center, Alvis north. Alvis to A. Donut. And then blocks and buddies. Blocks into buddies. Sticks is next.
Ooh.
Light stream is next. Southwest. Group 1 clockwise, group 2
Will
counterclockwise.
light embrace or darkness
Max
consume?
melee, light parties.
Will light embrace or darkness consume?
In, then light parties east-west.
I got tail.
Dark and light coming up. If you want to use your potion, you can use it anytime between now and the next 45 seconds. Whenever you're bursting.
I am the emissary.
Focus on dark and light.
I shall never die.
Serena, you need to be south. Going to light orbs. Serena and Alvis are bleeding. Keep that in mind. Light orbs are safe. Clockwise, clockwise. Wipe, just wipe. Just wipe. You're fucking Raven. Don't you sad trombone me.
God, I need to get that on a hotkey. That and the duck.
Now to take your measure.
Box, then buddies.
Will light embrace or
In,
darkness consume?
then light parties.
I'll got the res.
Now to take your measure.
in sides, then in buddies.
Oh my god, it didn't take. Oh my god.
Just pray. Got lucky.
God damn it. Sorry about that, Serena.
Okay, that's not bad. Nice
Big
stuff
mitt
like that.
on this.
I'll hard cast on Elvis once this is done.
I have a swift cast.
Oh, okay.
Emmet himself
Dark
could do
mirrors
no
will be
better.
safe.
These magics
Knock
are
back,
not for you to
then light parties out. Shadowed Messengers is next.
warriors forged in my own image. Now to
There'll
take
be light parties and out. Then move into the dark. Into the dark, max melee, and stay there. Stay there. Center, Chrono to A. Donut. Fox and light parties.
for victory.
Six. Light stream. West is safe. West, D.
Will light embrace or
I'll get
darkness
Serena. What?
consume?
Oh, you have
D
it.
light parties and out.
Will light embrace or darkness
Out.
consume?
Then buddies in. Dark and light, spread out. Tanks to A and D, healers to B and C. One color is long, two colors is short. Only move
I am the
counterclockwise.
emissary, and I shall never die.
Or sorry, only move clockwise. Clockwise. Going to dark orbs. Remember, you're only moving clockwise. Dark orbs. Back to markers. And then it will be buddies. Fox, then buddies. And C, move clockwise to 1 and 3. Quartz, move clockwise to A and C. Back to buddies. Go back to markers.
Got Serena.
Now to take your measure.
Sides, then buddies. In, buddies. Pray we get lucky.
We
You
insta
be
too
judged
much.
worthy to exist.
No, we took. You and I took double.
For victory.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we both
What
took
killed
half a million.
knights?
Oh Jesus, there's a Styx.
Sorry, I need to get up for just one more second again.
He took an inevitable sentence, but he had.
Yeah, no, he didn't.
Unless Oopsie Raisy is lying to me, he still had enough HP for that, though.
I mean, but inevitable sentence is you didn't move in, and then he took whatever killed him out.
Oh. Then that must be it.
Yep, that's fine. All
right. So in like if a tank is paired up with a short person and there's like a short DPS and they die, we can keep you guys alive. You just gotta, like, if you're short, you gotta be close to your short buddy or be able to move to your short buddy if we res them. Because the attacks don't go through res immunity, but they will target the other tank or their partner.
Dancing emotes.
My heart quivers in anticipation.
Then light parties.
Will light embrace or darkness consume?
Then in buddies. Light parties. Sticks is next. Light mirrors are safe. Light mirrors.
These magics
Knockback, then light parties, max mana. Shadow Messengers is next. Quest.
Warriors forged in my own image.
Light.
Now,
So the in buddies at the end. In buddies at the end.
Oh my god!
In buddies. Alvis north, everyone else south.
Got knights.
Donut. Box. And then buddies. Of course it's double buddies. Fucking. No.
Hi, knight.
Just reset to 6.
Yeah.
Give me just another second.
You're good.
This is this is nuts. I can't keep my eyes open.
honestly chewed another coffee candy like 3 pulls ago. I don't know what it is today.
No, it's something off. I don't know what it's causing. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing, step bro?
Oh my god, they actually.
Hi.
Well, fair. I'm just checking out soundboards from some of the discords I'm on.
You're in some whack discords.
It's actually a discord from a guy that I met at a rave years ago that I've been friends with ever
Hey,
since.
I'm Matt.
What? Oh god. Fuck that music.
It's the enraged sound of phase 1.
Oh, I know it all too well.
I fucking need to get. I still haven't put tethers breaking for lights rampant on my soundboard yet. I need that
Oh,
one.
we need to add some for this server, actually.
All mine are just on my random server. If you know, you know.
Okay, I am ready, and I am tired of this fight, and I want to get it cleared. Let's go.
Motivation. Alright.
Yeah.
I got another thing of ice water as well, so
We got it.
I may throw it on my face mid-pull.
That's a good noise.
Nip, nip.
There she is.
There's my Neptune.
Got the Yoshi sound.
My heart quivers in anticipation.
I don't really understand. I just looked into chat and saw moose gummies and got really excited.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but... You know, I've never been inside an IKEA. I feel like I should.
You know, I haven't either.
I've heard you can get
What I
meatballs
gotta
there.
really try is some shark gummies.
When you move in with Knights, go to IKEA.
Wait, what? When was this decided?
It was decided after you left one night.
Fox then
That
buddies.
makes
It was
sense.
decided when you Fox then buddies. It was decided when you said I could be your stay-at-home wife.
I mean, fair.
See, he's not saying no.
He doesn't fight it.
In and then light
In.
parties.
What the hell? I was with you.
He looked like it was a little bit off center there.
Yep, he jumped
I
a
had to
little bit
move
to the
extra.
side. You gotta watch that. Sides, then light parties, max melee.
Not moving.
I mean, it's
Not
just gonna
Karina's
happen.
fault, that is.
Nope, it's like parties. What am I doing?
We're good.
For victory! MS himself could do
Dark
no
mirrors
better.
are safe.
These
Knock
magics
back
are not for
and
you
then
to win.
buddies. In buddies.
Got Knights.
Just dance on the next 2 minutes right
Warriors forged in my own.
now. Shadowed Messengers.
Now to take
Shoot buddies at the end. It'll be in buddies. Into the dark. Max melee. Then in buddies. Alvis north. Everyone else
Oh
south.
shit, I'm fucking dead.
Run to the donut. Box into light parties.
I got. Damn it.
Swipe it.
Yeah.
For victory!
Oh.
So the only suggestion I would make is if you face the boss to D for Shadowed Messengers always, and then you just point it to 4 or 3, you'll always be right next to the group you need to run to, so that you don't have to run across the arena.
Yeah. Okay. That's my fault for.
Okay.
Yeah.
No worries.
I just noticed sometimes you were pointing it to, like, you were always getting it pointed correctly, which is perfect. But I would notice sometimes you'd be pointing it to like the northeast to like 1, and then you have to run all the way from over there to the west side, which is
Yeah, it just sucks when it's random like that, and okay, I just need to
It's a tough fucking
concentrate.
job.
Concentrate.
I am going to start the countdown now.
Raven, of all the messages you've sent,
My heart
Dancing Universe is my favorite so far. Should have said it earlier, but food check, by the way.
Did no one hear me when I said it, like, before the poll?
There you go. And he said it. I heard it.
I apologize.
Sounds like he's not a person. We're not friends.
No, I'm all ears.
I'm just distracting him with gifts. That's fine.
I literally have gotten, I think, 10 messages from Alex now. Fox, then light parties.
Pretty impressive since he's raiding.
Oh really? What group is he in?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Who knows?
Something about coffee.
Will light embrace or darkness consume?
Out, then in buddies.
Now to take your measure.
Sides, then buddies. In. Sides, then buddies. Six is next.
For victory! MSL himself, no better.
Dark mirrors are safe.
These magics are not for you to
Knock back into light parties. Stay for light parties.
Warriors forged in my own image.
East-west.
Now to take your measure.
Light parties. And then out. Move into the dark. Max melee. Then adjust slightly counterclockwise and max melee. Alvis
Adjusting.
north. Everyone else is slightly south. Run to the donut. Fox and buddies.
Buddy. Okay.
Yep. Nope. I'll make it. I have at least 2 GCDs worth before I have to go.
Light Stream is next. Northwest is safe by 4.
Will light embrace or darkness consume?
Sides and light parties, max melee. Wait, what?
I can't believe that devotion didn't fucking reach you.
Will light embrace or darkness consume?
In, then light parties. Dark and light is next. Potions anytime in the next 45 seconds, whenever you're bursting. If you use them now, you don't have to think about them during dark and light.
I am the emissary, and I shall never die.
One of the light orbs. Clockwise, only clockwise movement.
Some nice
Back to
adjustment
positions, back to positions. And then light parties. It'll be light parties, only clockwise movement.
Well, that's
Back
fine.
in.
Holy shit!
Fine.
You can
Alright.
live with 2.
Clear comms.
Now to take
Sides, then partners. Remember, longs just go to 1 and 3. Just go to 1 and 3 longs. Longs go to 1 and 3. Longs go to 1 and 3. In, partners.
Got
Alright,
Serena.
just stay still, just stay still. Don't move, don't move.
worthy to exist.
Styx is next.
For victory.
Still moving.
Remember, for light parties, just go out east and west during dark and light.
Thought that was boss relative facing, so.
Boss is facing north during that, so.
Ooh, someone's gonna die.
Let's cast. Oh,
Ooh, okay. Hard casting on Elvis.
are you sure?
Current,
Okay, I'll hard
dark
cast.
current.
There's
Flames of battle.
East-west for dark current. Evens 2 and 4. Supports up against the AoE.
Now
Clocks and buddies. Clocks then buddies.
oh my god, it didn't click.
Enter mechanic is next.
will light embrace or
In,
darkness
then light
consume?
parties.
For victory.
Sides, then buddies. Sides, then in and buddies. Grade wide. It's your feint. Next is letter of the law. Group is northeast at 1. Tanks are southwest at 3. If you don't have the tether tank, run to the group. Otherwise, find the safe spot on that side.
I must fashion more robust champions.
Remember, as soon as the lasers go off, the tank runs to the middle, the one that has the tether. Light orb and light mirrors are safe. It is slight clockwise movement. Get ready to run in tank with tether. Run in tank with tether. Tank with tether. Everyone else has to stay out. Okay, run to the donut. Then run to your clocks.
What happened?
I mean, so some people were positioned in the dangerous spot, and then some people ran in early. So we died.
I might have ran in early.
I don't believe so.
I just instantly died on my way to the tower, and I'm not sure why. But that's not the issue.
Nope, you HP 0. There's a lot going on there, and one healer is down.
Well, damage is not one of the things that's going on there. So if they HP,
really, there's no like dot?
HP. If
no, so yeah, you HP 0 to something. So I think you ran in early.
Oh, to auto attacks.
Probably.
No,
or it might have been auto.
There's no damage going out there other than auto attacks. So if the HP 0 something went wrong.
No, Vuri, you weren't in the right spot. You were on the other corner when you should have been like to the right.
So
facing boss.
if say C was where the orb was, right here is death, right here is safe, or right here is safe, right here is death.
Because here is where the light mirrors are, and this is you're getting clipped by dark mirrors. At least
only
in that
one
scenario.
of these sides are safe, right?
This triangle is
Depending on
always death. The inside is always death, and then you look for the mirrors.
One or the other.
You look for the mirrors behind you or across from you. If it helps, I can put a Dorito on my head just for that positioning, since I'll always be there.
And just to double check, when you are tank with the tether, you resolve the orb and the mirrors, then you run to the middle, right?
Yeah, the moment those lasers go off, you run to the middle.
Okay, cool.
You shouldn't need sprint, but you do need to do like this little. The problem is, unfortunately, the tank needs to just figure the safe spot out themselves because like we're not over there, so we can't really see it. I mean, I suppose I could go find it and then backflip, but I think you guys have been pretty good about it. So, but remember, so the tank runs in immediately. We have to stay until we've been jumped on. The group. All right, let's do it.
I am going to start the countdown.
My heart quivers in anticipation.
Oh, hey.
Let's just reset.
So, oh, I understand what happened. That was the worst idea. I guess people would have died anyway.
I mean, we were resetting, so.
Uh-huh.
Every time we wipe, I just get to enjoy more colorful unicorns.
And every time we kissed, I swore I could fly.
My heart
That's the weird version of that song. Now that song's stuck in my head and I'm upset with you. Is it sad that the version in my head is Nightcore?
No, that's like so based.
Clock. and then partners.
Alvis, what are
Lock,
you?
then
No,
partners.
Give me a job.
Will light embrace or darkness consume?
Out, then in buddies.
Now to take your measure.
Sides, light parties.
For victory.
Sticks.
Self himself could do no better.
Light portals, light mirrors are safe.
These magics are not for you.
Knock back, then buddies. Messengers is next, east-west.
Warriors forged in my own image. Now to take
In
your
buddies
measure.
at the end, in buddies at the end. Into the dark, max melee. Then in buddies. Chrono is north, everyone else south. Run to the donut. Locks into
never
light
mind.
parties. Light parties.
For victory.
Sticks. Northeast is safe.
Will light embrace or
Be
darkness
sides, then
consume?
buddies in. Sides, then buddies in.
Oh, I should have taken that res. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
Got lucky.
I can swift cast in like 1 second.
There's a raid wide.
That's so good.
Slum might die.
This might be
Will light embrace or
in, then
darkness
light parties,
consume?
east-west. More deaths. We have no more deaths. We use LV3 and 2 and potions. Might still. Potions anytime now. On your 1 minute. Going to the dark orbs. Dark orbs.
For victory.
Clocks, then light parties. Light parties. Back to positions, back to markers.
Now to
sides and light parties.
Stay put. Don't do anything.
Will you be judged worthy to exist? For victory!
Fix. Third potions will be at the 10-minute mark. It'll be as soon as this burst is done. East west, we're going odds 1 and 3.
I can get Ruri.
Chrono, you'll be by D.
Now to take your
Fox, then buddies.
Fuck.
Oh shit. Okay.
Hi.
Alright, wipe it.
Will light embrace or darkness consume?
No, you're fine. It was a huge scramble.
Yeah, that was already scuffed, and you weren't, you know, used to doing that at that point, so it is alright. What I could have done in that scenario is jump to knights. Could have potentially
That was-
salvaged it there.
That was fixed. I got way out. Fuck.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
say, you're not gonna use potions, please say so no one else uses potions and we're not wasting money.
I unfortunately couldn't use my second pot because
This is just a blanket statement to anybody.
So I had to use an ether for that.
But we are close, like we are literally, whenever we have a clean pull, we kill.
Yeah.
And we can kill with deaths, but the potions, there are 3 potion spots and they make a big difference, so please do. That's
I am going
this.
to start the countdown. Yeah, sorry about that.
My heart quivers in anticipation. Now to take your measure.
Fox, then light parties.
Will light embrace or
In,
darkness consume?
then light parties. X is a line.
Now to take your measure.
Can't see, it's light parties, sides, then light parties. Sticks.
Espresso himself could do no better.
Mirrors.
These magics are
Knock
not
back,
for you
then
to-
buddies. In buddies.
Warriors forged in my own image.
Battered messengers, east-west.
Now to take your
Buddies
measure.
in at the end. Move into the dark. Max melee. And in buddies. Chrono north. Group slightly south. The donut. Then to clocks. We clocks into buddies. Clocks, then buddies. Sticks is next.
For victory!
Light stream. Southeast is safe.
Will light embrace
One
or
clockwise
darkness
counter.
consume?
Light parties out like clocks on the sides of the box.
Will light embrace or darkness
Out.
consume?
Elvis in. It's in buddies after. Dark and light. Tanks on A and D. Healers on B and C. Yes, adjust. One color is long, two colors is
I am
short.
the emissary,
Spread out
and
so you
I
can see your
shall
better.
never die.
Only clockwise movements. Going to dark orbs. Dark orbs are safe.
For victory!
Back to markers, then light parties. Will be light parties. Only clockwise. Light parties. Back to markers.
Now to take your measure.
Sides, and then in buddies. Longs go to 1 and 3. Longs go to 1 and 3. Then move in. Stay still.
Will you be judged worthy to exist?
Doesn't deal damage. Okay, Sticks is
For
next.
victory!
Talk you too, Elvis. Trying to get north.
You're fine. I get it on that one. That one's harder. Alright, next is Dark Current, the east and west. If it spawns underneath you, just get behind the pink line. Gonna be evens 2 and 4. Go to clocks.
Now to take your measure.
Clocks and buddies. Go to buddies. Next is a circle. It's out from the center. Everyone else is out, then in buddies. Next is a line. Sides, then in buddies. Alright, raid wide's next. Alright, letter of the law is next. 2 minutes are up. Head to northeast as the party northeast, tank southwest. Whatever tank doesn't have the tether, come join the party. Looking for these safe spots. The dark orbs, dark portals. Be in front of the mirrors. It is slight counterclockwise movement. Tank run in, party stay. Run, okay, center, and then go to your towers. Wipe it. So only the tank with the tether runs in.
Are not for you to
and whichever tank runs in does need to pop. It is a tank cluster.
Yeah, I was too focused on making sure I got the movement right, and I didn't even do that.
That's okay. But no, you got in. You were fine on the movement. Like the donut.
No,
was,
I got.
It may not have been.
I got.
Oh, did you?
No, it's I have trouble find. I get to the
safe
orb,
spot. Oh, okay.
and then the that's mostly what it was. I get to the orb. I think I'm right for the mirrors, but I'm not, and I'm still just struggling to get that right in my head. Everybody died from the
towers instantly explode
towers,
and
right?
kill everyone. Yeah. So like, I guess if a meta had immediately rezzed you, and then you had accepted it immediately, and became
Did we have
alive.
LB3 at that point in time?
Yes,
though?
yes, we did.
Oh, you didn't. This was one you didn't use it. Yeah, that's right.
But the problem is that even if a Met got the res off on you, by the time I think you were alive, we would have lost the LV3 because
there's no guarantee, because it would be a snap. Like I would have to notice you're down before I do anything else. So it is possible, but
I don't think it would have been possible.
I would need to know ahead of time, kind of deal.
No, I literally don't think it would have been possible because the timing of the towers is only like 2 seconds after, and it takes longer than that to stand up.
Now what we could potentially do is maybe tank LB3 cheese that.
No, I mean.
Now they still kill you.
I mean, the thing is, if we have enough dead people that we need to be using tank LB, we're missing the DPS check.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Because, like, we are, when everyone is alive, we are about, like, 1,000 over the DPS check going into that.
Okay, so we do just need everybody alive at that point. That's the long and short of
that
it.
mechanic is a body check.
Okay.
We have time for one more pull in the instance, yeah? So
I will
11,
start now then.
11, 16 in rage. Food check.
My heart quivers in anticipation. Now to take your measure.
Fox, then buddies.
Will race or darkness
In,
consume?
then light parties.
Now to take your measure.
Sides, and light parties.
For
Sticks is
victory.
next.
MSO himself could do no better.
Light mirrors.
These magics are not
Knockback,
for you to
and then light parties.
Got the rest.
warriors forged in my own image.
East west.
Now to take your measure.
Gonna be buddies at the end. Into the dark, max melee. Then in buddies. Chrono north, group south. Into the donut. Go to clocks. And then light parties after.
For victory.
Six. East is safe.
Will light embrace or darkness consume?
Sides, then in buddies. Red wide.
Will light embrace or darkness consume?
Out. Alvis is center. Then in buddies after. Dark and light. light, tanks on A and D, healers on B and C. Single color is long, two colors is short, spread out so you can see potions whenever you have first. Run the light orbs. Positions, and then buddies. Back to positions. And then light parties, east-west. Back, out, out.
Don't move.
Don't move. Don't move, don't move, don't move.
Worthy to exist.
Sticks is next.
Transcendent. The flames of battle.
East-west for Dark Current. Get behind it. Odds, 1 and 3.
Take your measure.
And light parties.
Will light embrace or darkness consume?
In, then light parties. Sides, and then light parties. Sides and light parties. West pattern. Grade Y. For paint.
And the druid.
Alright, group northeast. Tank southwest.
I must fashion more robust champions.
Going to the light orbs and light mirrors. Right, it's going to be a tiny movement counterclockwise. Then tank with tether run in, tank with tether run in, run in. Everyone run in to the donut. Then we go to our towers, go to your tower. Then east and west immediately, east and west. Max melee. Into the dark, knockback immune now, max melee. And in buddies now. It's in the donut. Okay. Focus, and this is a clear.
Holy fucking
Sticks is
shit.
next, Sticks is next. We gotta focus though. It hurts.
I have
Next.
everything for this one.
We, as long as everybody uses potions in the next 2 minutes, we do not need the melee LB, so we will save it for the final burst in case something goes wrong.
This
Light
is odd one
stream.
out.
Light stream. Northwest between A and 4. Group 1 clockwise, group 2 counterclockwise. In buddies after. In buddies after. In buddies. Potions in 2 minutes. Tank Buster is next.
Do tanks have stuff for this, or do we need a minute?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got
This,
Invuln.
this should be Invuln. The first and third is always Invuln. Unless you have Warrior, and then all of them.
I just lost track of what.
And then
Tank
we
Buster's
do
like.
have, I'm begging you, respect fucking mechanics. We have to do clocks. I know it's 3% clocks, then light parties. Treat it like the boss has 50% health. Light parties. And then it's
Kill it
raid
with
wide into enrage.
fire.
We've got 25 seconds.
Oh,
Good
good
job.
work.
Kill it with fire, G.
Really
fucking
good
B.
work.
2 minutes left in the
Execution
lockout.
kill. Execution kill.
Good
Oh my
job,
God.
y'all. It was stressful getting there, but that was a I
That was
believe
clean.
100%
fuck.
clean.
Break.
I
Yeah,
think that was
nice.
100% clean. I don't even think we got a
I
damage
died.
down.
I died
We-
once.
Oh,
One
you did
died.
die. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But that
I
was
got a couple
incredibly
damage
clean. Let's do loot so that everybody can take a break, and then we can poke 12.
Wait, photos, hold on.
Oh yeah,
Let
photos
me
first.
make
Photos first.
The markers.
Yeah.
What's that?
Make sure to do the sit and jump trick.
No, I'm playing dead.
I don't even know what the last one I action
Hold
I
on.
took was.
Actually,
I need to do my normal thing.
Okay, yeah, it's glare.
Whoever puts me in the picture, just get me at the apex of my emote, so that
Okay.
it's
Is
so
everyone
only my
good?
feet show up.
I think so.
Okay, I will take photos.
It's kind of fucked. We're taking like photos around Themis.
It's that meme
Oh, he's having a
where
great time.
everyone's around the one
Anyone who
person in the
wants to
middle.
take a photo, please get into G pose. We do only have 8 minutes in the lockout because the nice timer they give us. You hear about the group that that cleared 12 week 1 literal seconds before the servers went down for maintenance, so they didn't manage
Oh
to get their loot.
no!
Wow.
They got
Really?
week 1
That-
clear, but they didn't get the loot because the servers went down.
Dude, I
No
would have
way.
used
It was
used
like
my
1
fucking
second.
time.
It was like 1 second after their kill or something ridiculous.
I would have used my one fucking time with SE and been like,
I'm
"Yo, we
sure.
cleared
I
it.
think
will-"
I'm guessing Square Enix probably sorted them out, but when I heard about it, it was like when they logged on, they were out of the instance.
No way.
I mean, at that
Just
point,
being
it's a
fair.
week 1 clear. They must have been fucking happy anyway, but like
At
that
least they
just-
got their book at the very least.
Yeah,
but I
I'm
would've been
sure.
pissed
I'm sure
regardless.
Square Enix. I'm sure it got fixed. But like, when I heard about that, I was like, oh no. All right. Everybody good?
I
Yes.
think so.
Gonna open
I
the
got your
chest.
feet fixed too.
Thank you.
I could not. It didn't let me.
Oh.
I got.
All right. So,
I'm gonna use the restroom while we.
all right. Chest piece is Serena. Everyone else, greet or pass. Pants
Serena.
are plum. Everyone else, greet or pass.
I am not Serena.
Solvent. That is the
Serena.
weapon upgrade. Solvent. That is Serena. Everyone else, greet or pass.
My moon cane.
And then twine is plum. Everyone else, greet or class.
Flat.
That's right.
Plaster.
All right, good job.
All right, I need to go pass out, but I'm gonna go die in arena. I'm gonna go die with Athena for a second.
Yeah, we gotta go. We got an hour of Moth Mommy.
I have a calm about that.
I love her.
Good for you.
Oh,
I'll
it
be
gets
right
worse.
back.
He
I'm
gets
gonna-
thirstier.
Oh, phase 2 is even hotter.
No. I know.
You.
We should probably take our breaks though.
Yeah,
I mean,
No, this
all of
is
y'all,
a good.
all of y'all are fake though, because I've had this since like day 1. So
I
I'm
mean-
the realist here.
I mean,
Yeah,
in
if
my
you want me to
in
send
my
it to you to
defense,
understand.
I've been horny for Moth Mommy since day 1.
I've been horny for Moth Mommy since she was Penny.
Penny is beautiful.
Help.
But I'm just saying, phase 2, baby.
Girl, help.
All right.
I have the perfect soundboard for phase 2.
I will rejoin. I'm gonna
have
come on
it?
my main.
Let me see.
Just because
Oh,
I have.
here.
I will be easier
There
to
we go.
heal. But yes, come back at what? I want to say 35. So
Yeah, give
that gives 12 minutes for melding and a break. 35. Somebody put that in chat for me because I already logged off.
Okay.
Thank you.
Raven's been spamming me with emotes all day, so I have to come on my main. There's something I must do.
I need to go. What do I need to do? Oh yes, I need to send Tail the thing. Should I send Tail the thing? I don't know if I should.
No, I think you should post it publicly in the channel.
That's fine.
I'm not.
Do it.
I am not
Do
blasting
it.
all with Serena boobs, okay? I could if everyone consents.
You could just DM it
What
to
are
me
we
then.
talking about?
I don't.
Serena
I am not
respond.
offended by any amount.
Oh, your commission. I've already seen it.
I've seen it already.
Yeah, if it's actual nudity, don't put it in general, but just you can DM it to me.
See, I thought that
I'll
you
send
were
it to
like
Joe.
you're saying some cursed ass shit, and I'm like,
No.
no, yeah,
You've
I
seen it?
know, I
You've
know,
seen
yes, I have seen it.
Yeah, you've seen it. Here, don't put it on your stream, too.
Yeah, put it on your stream.
Put it up on everyone's stream so we can all see.
Let the viewers in.
I could pull it up for a second on stream. I think that is so it's risque, but it's. I think
It's good,
No,
right?
hold on. No, there's actually. I changed my mind. There's a few things happening on the bottom middle of this that I
Yes.
think.
Quick fan speedrun.
Yeah. No. Okay.
Quick ban any percent.
Okay,
Just,
but now you know.
That's a
You know
good
I
picture.
share your thirst.
Yeah.
You know I share your
I love her.
thirst.
I love her so much. I
love
put
her
in
too.
X in the link shell if you want to invite me.
Oh, okay. Actual Tail now.
Sexy boy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Was that
that's
Arcee?
No, it's
Echo Arc.
Network.
Yeah,
Sounded.
that's her.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you're right. It
Echo.
was. For a second, I thought that was our friend Arcee.
That was
Hey, Raven.
terrifying. Alright, I'll be right back.
Pet it.
Too many pounds.
Pet it. Give it a pet, Raven.
Oh, this next raid is so fun. I love it.
This is what you get for all the emotes.
I did peep a video for a bit, but I won't know until.
I forget. Is everybody here like I was the last person to see phase 2 and stuff, right?
I was
Everybody's-
I
technically.
know what phase 2
Oh, yeah.
is. I haven't seen the
I know it.
animation.
Well, I know phase
Okay.
2 and everything.
I'm gonna start pulling.
What about the
some
mount?
things
Is everybody already spoiled on the
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tail,
Yeah.
where do you want me to put the debuff stuff that we were using for?
Oh my god, that
other
picture!
group?
Just put it right in P12S. Thank God.
I can do that.
Oh,
While
have you put anything in there? I need to put the paste bin in. I just teleported to my house from literally inches away. P12S is great because somebody just made a paste bin that just like is just every mechanic and then a link to the respective mechanics, like raid plan or toolbox or whatever.
Is there like an exact paste bin? Because apparently there's like 3 floating around.
I've been seeing a lot of
Ether.
people complain about that. Yeah.
I mean, so there's the major ones are literally the one has only like phase 1, one has phase 2 and stuff. The one being updated by the guy who's updating it, I can check. I can tell you if the one I linked is the updated one. Based
Okay.
entirely.
I mean, it doesn't really matter since I'm gonna stick with whatever we do. I'm just curious because like I was seeing some talk about that.
This
while
the one I
ago?
posted is the updated one. I actually
Okay.
ran with the guy who's creating that and like updating it. Did I mention? I think I mentioned I ran with the person who's been doing the oh my god, the fucking gold saucer glamour thing, fashion report.
Oh yes, yes.
I ran
yeah,
with
yeah,
the
yeah,
fashion
yeah.
report person.
Oh,
They,
Fiona?
they were kind of rude.
Oh my
Really?
god.
Yeah, they were kind of.
Never
Are you sure you
been
want to
here.
talk about this on stream?
I mean, I'm fine with it. Like listen, I don't know if they are as a person, but at least in the run they were in, they were kind of a toxic person. And I'm fine saying that on stream because that's what happened.
Celebrities.
and
Laughing.
unfortunately, like if I went into a place and I was toxic, and then someone said on a stream that they played with someone named Tail and they were toxic in that run, I'd only have myself to blame.
Toxic tail.
It was just, I mean, it was P10. People were getting salty as shit. I'm sure there was stress. I'm not making an assessment
mean,
about the person as a individual, but at least in the run, they got kind of
I could see P10
kind of upset
causing
about
the-
people.
I can see P10 and PF bringing out the worst in people.
Oh yeah, listen. I have seen the word cunt written this tier in P10 more than I think I've seen it in the entire history of this game.
That's
Where are
It
we,
has been-
England?
It has been thrown around a lot,
Oh, I love Game of Thrones.
and only once by me. Which is honestly surprising because I actually used.
Well, now's your second time.
I mean, not in chat. I mean, I fucking. If we're talking about talking, like that is a word that has. I had so many Australian raiders in my WoW guild that that word has long
Well,
since
just, you know,
locked
yeah.
into my lexicon. I have to invade. Where am I invading? Serena's. Why can't I find Serena on my? Oh yeah, way up here.
Oh, I need to bring up my mid planner because I don't fucking remember what I'm doing for phase 1.
Serena's not at her house.
You should come to my house.
Okay.
I haven't decorated the interior yet. But I like what I've done with the outside.
Oh wait, I can change my music back to in game.
What did y'all post in P11?
Shit, there it is.
I'm so happy.
The images
I've
that I
never been
posted for
happier.
mechanics,
Plum.
I wouldn't concern. I would just concern if you
It's
are gonna take a
the
look at it. This is
best.
the very first image I posted
Okay.
because that's
How does it
super
look
chain
like?
one.
Oh, that's the thing. Everyone's
It just
dreading.
wiggles his little baby feet and arms.
Super chain 1 is easy. I don't know what super chain 2A is. How
Honestly,
it is.
if we can just make a little bit of like if we can see Super Chain 1 tonight, I'll be happy.
Yeah,
honest.
it's like the third mechanic in the fight. Paradigma 1 or 2, whatever the hell it is super simple to resolve.
Ooh, I like your yard a lot.
No, I really love this little like fairy light loft I have set up here.
Oh, this is
I'm-
so
I'm, like-
cute.
I'm like permanently fucked. I can never buy a house. This is like the perfect spot for me.
Where are
Oh
you?
wow, yeah, because you've got the void. Okay.
I've got the void. I've got the market board right outside.
Yep, this is a really good spot actually.
Where are you?
I'm at Plum's house. I was looking at it.
Oh, the house?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, come
really
over.
the outside is really cute.
One sec, I need to wear this ridiculous gear.
Just
I
invading
actually kind of like it.
your pool.
That's
I just
actually
hang out
like
outside my other
Me,
character's house.
me and my
sometimes.
me and my son.
yeah.
One sec, I need to check my mounts. Oh,
I hate that mount so much.
I'm
Plum.
so tired.
Oh my god, you haven't been wearing that a lot this tier.
Oh,
Is it
I've-
yellow? The yellow?
Her black mage glam.
yeah, I haven't been getting a lot of opportunities.
Why can't you put it on Summoner?
I feel like in a tier with this many body checks, I feel like I'd be trolling to prog
No.
on Black Mage.
No.
No,
I mean,
I
you
think
can play
progging
black
on
mage.
its. I feel like it is very helpful to have something with a res.
Wait, does that thing
Yeah.
actually...
It's it's super helpful, but it's not really needed.
Karina, do you
is
like
that
my
fun?
son?
Does it actually float?
No, I was just leaning up on the ledge.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, how are you flying
My
in
son
an
is-
instant stone?
My son is so dumb. I love him.
I'm glad you got him because I saw the mount early on and I was like, fail with levels, but we can't show tag.
My reaction to it was actually brain breaking. I couldn't breathe when I saw, like, it, because I knew what it was called because somebody had spoiled that for me. So like I knew what it was, but I hadn't seen it yet. And then when the first group that I cleared with, the guy who won it, we all went and saw them out, and I was laughing so hard I couldn't fucking. Like, I don't
yeah, you
know
posted
that I
the
will
clip.
ever ride another mount. I love him so much.
I'm glad.
And I rolled a 96 too. That never happens. I was so
have
fucking
been-
happy.
Nice. Congrats.
Your sins have been.
I finally.
paid for.
This is the first tier where I've ever gotten the mount before knights. That's
Wait,
all that
hold on,
mattered.
But it doesn't
Yeah.
count.
No, it
because
does
you haven't
fucking
gotten in
count.
group.
Is this
Nope.
a small plot?
It is
Yeah.
decided.
Why are the Shirogane plots much bigger?
Oh, Shirogane plots are the best.
Well, why are
Yeah.
they so much bigger? I mean, your yard's huge compared to my yard.
Imperium is just tiny. If that's where your house is. I
Oh
don't
no,
know
no,
why-
no, no! I'm in Mist.
Is Mist smaller? I thought they were all the same except for Imperium, but I could be wrong. But yeah, I love Goblet
Shirogane
Scout.
sometimes look bigger, especially like if you're beachfront like I am. It
Or-
just looks huge.
Or I guess your remodel has.
I'm getting a
the
lot of
side the
axolotls
house.
from Raven. Do you know
Wait,
what
is this-
videos those last two gifts are from? Because they're hilarious videos.
Wait, Esther, is this part of the house remodel?
The pool? Yeah, this is
Yeah,
like part
this
of the
is-
exterior.
Yeah, this housing skin is selling very well, as you can imagine.
This was like $1.5 million, but it was worth it.
That's actually
Alright,
way
so
lower than it was.
Really?
That's cheap, in like
Yeah.
the sense of exteriors, because I've seen the exteriors go up.
I think
way
I saw a
higher.
medium of this on the first day it came out. I saw a medium of this sell for something like 50 million.
Yeah.
Sounds about right. Housing skins always sell for a lot when they first come out.
I mean, even still, I mean, they're worth a lot of money. The bathing one. There's a very specific clientele that really, really will pay any amount of gil for it.
Yeah, me. I love pools. I love water.
Yes.
Their souls.
Slightly more health on this character. I was in a group earlier with a dancer who had almost as much health as me, and I was concerned. Because they were full this.
Show us that $1 million smile. Oh, not yet.
It doesn't open our eyes in this first phase, huh? bother updating my playthrough. I want to see if I actually like.
All
this
right.
Well,
About
I'm
to-
actually kind of a hypocrite for this fight. I have like not done my homework for this.
That's fine. No, that's totally fine. We are going to. Nope, not those. Nope, those are phase 2.
Oh, goody. We need those types of markers again.
Nope, that's phase. That's what I'm looking for. That's not what I'm looking for. That's not what I'm. Okay, fuck it. I'll just make them again. God damn it. Apparently I didn't save them. Alright. These are our clock spread markers. It is melee in the front. Melee in the front. Ranged and healers in the back.
So kind of like spots.
Are there positionals to account for?
No.
I mean,
for this
don't
phase,
be
yes.
trying. This is when we are using these spreads, you are using True North, and if you don't have True North, you're not doing positions.
Downtime. You're doing, yeah. Or just straight downtime.
It should be melee, so it should be melee DPS, tank, melee DPS up front. And I think it's
Would it be
ranged
better to have
healer
healers
range.
where I am?
I'm trying to remember where the healers usually go, but so tanks are on B and C.
I mean, at least it doesn't matter. At least how I have found no issues healing where I am in our other group, in the back.
I believe having them in the middle is fine. But for front, we want melee on A and D, tanks on B and C.
Okay, so I'll be D?
Yes.
Okay.
Essentially,
It's
tank
done.
1 goes to B, tank 2 goes to C.
Okay.
Melee 1 on A, melee 2 on D. So these are our spreads for when we are doing mechanics around an orb. Imagine there's a circle orb friend in the center of this, and the boss is in front of B and C, and we're looking in at an angle at her. So, like, we'd be, like, in this corner looking in like this, with B and C in the front. Chrono, you're B, by the way. So this is how we spread around the orb, looking in at the boss. That way, because the mechanic will only resolve on corners, on northwest, northeast, southwest, or southeast, so we can still stay, so it just rotates around the boss, so melee are always in melee range.
What?
If it's spreads, we're like this. If it's buddies, you're just collapsing with your buddy next to you. So me and Chrono, Albus and Serena,
Are we like
Knights and
meeting in the
Rory,
middle?
Plum,
No, not in the middle.
and,
Because there's still an orb in the middle.
yeah, so there's an orb in the middle that's going to be shooting out like proteans or cones that need to be soaked with a buddy. And so we have to spread around it.
I mean, are both people in the pair moving, or is it simply support move to DPS?
It doesn't...
Just meet with your buddy.
The first
You know,
time
just
it
both
happens, you
It's
can
not that
kind of be
strict.
static, but the second time it happens, you're gonna be running sometimes from like the southeast corner through the orb, and you have 1 second to get to the so it's literally just be with them,
Yeah.
or be
Sounds
spread.
good.
But these won't actually matter for a bit. But we do need these positions. The things we need to worry about first are tanks need to invuln some lasers.
I know you have a fun job afterwards.
I'm gonna put the markers. Nope. There they are. Okay. Oh, these are the markers I hate. I'm fixing them. Good enough.
Can I save these?
You can save these if you want. Yep. There might be slightly off, but
Oh, sorry.
send back.
Thank you. Alright.
Realistically, the markers don't really matter for phase 1. Yes, focus target your buddy. I recommend, so it puts an arrow over their head so that you can find them in the heat of the moment. First mechanic, we will be doing the left, right, right, or right, left, left, or all left, or whatever mechanic that she did in the in normal.
Trinity of Souls.
But also, she will spawn goopy angels either north or south. How we handle this is the tanks go and stand. If the angels are north, the tanks are north, and the group is south. And the tanks invuln and take the lasers from them while we do the dodges. Rather than learning how to do the mechanic properly, I've literally never seen it done properly. Fuck doing it properly. The tanks just invuln.
It's weird properly.
The tanks can take. It's like an attachable tether.
No, it's
it's
just the
proximity based.
the two closest people bait lasers from the angels. So the two
Okay.
tanks being up north or south will be the closest people.
I'm thinking of something else.
Then, that's the first mechanic, but we'll probably see through that. So the second mechanic I want to talk
Wait
about.
1 second before we talk about that. After what Kale just described, Chrono or whoever's main tanking, you're gonna need to throw in some more mid after your invuln wears out. The OT needs to throw something on the MT. Ruru and I also have to throw stuff on the MT as well. They will be taking about 300k in just autos alone.
Just it's only a single auto, but it will deal about 300k unmitigated. Because you will have a magic vuln and her auto attacks are magic, so. And don't even bother trying to like delay your invuln to make it last. It won't. It will never last. It'll always wear out like milliseconds before the auto, so.
And the fun thing is, it's not consistent damage when a paladin is taking that for whatever reason.
Well, it's 'cause
so
the
healers
block.
have to be
The
yeah.
20%. But yeah. So the first mechanic is literally just tanks either north or south, group opposite, and do the dodges, based on her wings. And I will call them out. But if you want to follow them on your own, it is always going to be orange first on this first one. And if it is ever orange first, so the first one is always this, but if it's ever orange first, the second one is a lie. So if she does right wing, right wing, right wing, then that's actually left side, right side, left side. Because the second one is a lie whenever orange is first. Because she's going to spin around. I will also...
We're doing Omega shit.
Yeah, but rather than having to think of it as like he's gonna spit, just literally just think of it as if it's orange first, the second one is a lie.
Yeah, it's an easier mental shortcut.
Yep. So then the second mechanic is I want to talk about because we're definitely gonna get there like very quickly. 4 people are gonna get tethers, and 4 people are gonna get debuffs. When you get a tether, you stretch it out across the arena and make like a pound symbol or hashtag, whatever you want to call it, in the middle. Because, so for example, say there's an angel right here where I'm jumping, and it tethers to me. I'm going to run straight north of it, and it'll be basically between A and 2. And then someone else will be running south between 4 and C. And then same thing with like east and west. The people with the tethers need to stretch it out till it changes shape. Max melee is fine. And the tethers are going to give you a element, and then you need to stand in a tower of the opposite element to balance yourself, or you die. So basically, the 4 people who got debuffs, 2 people will get dark tower debuffs, 2 people will get light tower debuffs. And you need to drop them on the corners next to the people who are taking the lasers. So, And how we do that is you look for the person with the opposite color tether to your tower. And then the priority is supports start at A and go clockwise, so 2, 3, 4, 1. And go to the first one that is opposite your tower. DPS go counterclockwise from A, 1, 4, 3, 2, and go to the first one that is opposite the color you have. Meaning a support will always be on 2, a DPS will always be on 1. A DPS will never be on 2, support will never be on 1.
And then there is a priority between those groups as well.
Nope, there isn't, because there has no. There,
Oh yeah, that's right. There's no. That's not. Yeah, that's right.
There's only one priority, and it resolves the mechanic.
Yep. Completely forgot. I was thinking this is like program loop, but
One-
it's not.
One support gets dark, one support gets light, one DPS gets dark, one DPS gets light. Plum, you are decent. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm back. My internet went out again. I didn't
Alright.
hear you for a minute there.
Okay.
I need to use the bathroom.
Yeah, go. That's honestly, that's the first two mechanics, and literally, if we get through those two mechanics consistently tonight, I'm happy to call that phenomenal prog. Like, because it's after that, it's super chain theory. Just for reference, there are 1, 2, 3,
I think there's like 6
4,
mechanics total.
5,
phase
6,
one.
7. There are 7 mechanics in this entire fight. And 3 of them are super chain theory.
Oh, I understand the hashtag thing. I'm looking at a POV right now.
Yeah, do we have a picture of that?
No, I don't think so.
If I let them paste
Let me
it,
check in the other group.
No. Honestly, the best thing we can do is just see it. So whenever Serena is back. But
I mean, the tethers themselves, if I recall, have like arrows.
yeah, the tethers are easy.
Yes.
The tethers, there's only one place you can stand to resolve it, because you just stretch it out and you're straight across from your angel. Like, tethers, you don't have to use a brain. If you have a tether, you can shut your brain off.
Oh, did you mention there's like Eden bird stuff happening at the same time as that too?
That happens after the jump scare angels, and we'll deal with that when it happens.
Okay.
People will die to it. But even if I mention it now, people will die to it. They snapshot like
Yeah.
5 seconds before the animation, so
And there's
it's
so
just-
much going on too. So
it's
super
such a
easy to
cancer.
estimate.
They're so bad. The snapshot is the worst I've ever seen. Like, I hate them.
Yeah, they're awful.
But it is nice because one is always, so on each half of the arena, it'll be out on one half and in on the other half, always. Plum, do you know the priority? Did you hear the priority I was talking about for tower dropping?
No, I did
Okay.
not.
So your tower will be, say you have a light tower, you're
Oh, are
gonna
they
find.
painted?
So the 4 people who don't have tethers are dropping towers.
I see.
And you will have a debuff that's either dark or light. That's the color tower you're dropping. You need to drop your tower on the corner next to a person with the opposite color tether so that they can soak it afterwards.
Makes sense.
And the priority system is just start at A, because you're always dropping on corners. So start at A. Supports are clockwise from A. DPS are counterclockwise from A.
Gotcha.
Meaning a support will never be at 1 and a DPS will never be at 2.
Yeah.
If that happens, something went off. But it could still.
If that
you could
happens,
still
it's probably
resolve
because
it.
I sat middle, saw someone went to the wrong spot, and just took their spot. 'Cause that is literally how I do the priority system. It'll take time, but that's...
Are the jump scare angels in a consistent pattern?
So it's consistent in that, so like, see this line through the middle?
Uh-huh.
The west side will have either the outside half or the inside half is safe, and the east side will have the opposite one is safe. So
it's
if,
like eggs, but bigger.
yeah. So if and it's only 2 of them. So basically, like if you were to split this arena, like split each side by half, so that there were 4 columns, 1, 2, 3, 4 from left to right. It would be like 1 and 3 are safe, or 2 and 4 are safe, and it'll never be any other pattern. In on one side, out on the other is how it'll be called. If I can say in,
All right.
west, out, east.
Almost like Georges and P8S.
And
where
you do
they
have
had
time.
that.
You do have time to dodge them. It's just that they're really annoying in that you'll think you have more time than you do because they don't go off for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I think the snapshot happens like right as towers, like shortly after towers go off. It's fucking insane. I hate it.
Do they have their own cast bars? Are they listed as ads?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I think they show up as ads. I just don't know if they have their own cast. All right. Again, expect wipes. Like,
Yeah.
Realistically, I just want to see us getting through 2 mechanics tonight, one of which is kind of fucking free.
A few people need to eat.
Oh, the Tank Buster also we will see. The actual Tank Buster is just a P8S style. One tank takes a line, and then the other tank provokes, takes their line, and then the first tank provokes back.
Make sure not to overlap.
Yeah, that's after the second mechanic.
Is it? I thought it was after the first.
Oh,
No, it's after the second.
Okay.
Because it goes, the first mechanic is Paradigma 1, then we do Paradigma 2, which is the tower baits, and then it does it right before Paradigma 3, or before Super Chain.
Oh, and Serena, for on the only thing we are fainting in this fight is on the soul. I will get odd numbers, you get even, so although I'm skipping the first one because literally can't do it during my rotation. So first one won't have a feint, second one is you, third one is me, fourth one is you, and so on.
Alright. Are we good to start?
We're good to start. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna make it a 10-second countdown, just in advance.
Does not need to be long. We are going to wipe.
Yeah.
Only one tank I think needs their stance on, right? Yeah, because it's just a provoke and provoke back. We don't have to worry about that. Alright, first raid wide on the soul. It hurts. Alright, Paradigma 1. So tanks will be either north or south, wherever the goop angels spawn. Tank south, group go north, and be on the boss's left. Be on the boss's left. Then we are staying, and then we stay. Easy pattern. So just stay on this side the whole time.
Was that an
angel bait.
incorrect bait? Yeah.
Did I? Was I wrong? Were the angels north?
Someone may have been... No, the angels were south, but someone may have been closer because we baited them.
And tanks, you can be like in the hitbox for that, just to guarantee that you're baiting both the close. Because the idea is you guys have to be the closest and use your involves. So you don't actually have to be like max melee. You can actually. It's honestly better if you're like a step or two in the hitbox. Just run it again.
There is an easy way to tell where the angels are going to be before they actually spawn, if you want to know. If you haven't seen it yet.
No, what is it?
The gems that appear, the left gems will go north, the right gems will go south. And that's how I can tell who to jump to the tank when that happens.
What do you mean?
I'll point it out.
She spawns 4 gems, doesn't she?
Yep, and only one half goes. So you see how the right ones went? They're south.
Yeah, I would have known that. Okay, boss is left. Then stay, and then we switch sides. Invuln. Which stay,
shoot,
stay.
okay.
Then switch sides. I'm gonna try and bait these.
I got this. She's not gonna kill me.
You
with
needed
that.
to do that like 5 seconds ago.
I mean, I baited the 2 out of the group. It's just you guys baited the other. You guys baited the other 2.
There's a lot. There's
we
a
would have
total
needed
of,
2
what,
people to
8?
sacrifice. Each angel shoots 2 at the closest 2 people. Yeah, I don't. Looking at it that because at the second those gems go, I know if it's north or south.
Oh yeah, like.
So it's not really. Yeah, I was confused what you meant by before.
Sorry, that's what I meant before they spawn. Yeah, for the people that.
The gems. Yeah. You can watch where the gems shoot. Alright, we're north. Tank south. Tank south, group north. We're on the boss's right. Invuln. We're staying the whole time. Don't swap. Don't move sides. Oh, sorry.
Got Alvis.
Just a second later on the Invuln. All right, and then here comes the big hit. Oh.
Yep.
All right. If you get a tether, stretch it out across from your angel. If you don't get a tether, look at the color of your debuff, find the opposite tether in your priority.
Hashtag, right?
So Plum, I'm here.
Yep, Elvis, you're in the wrong
You would
spot.
be on
You're
4.
never going to be in the middle of the hashtag.
I think I did it in time.
You did.
Yeah, so Elvis, I believe you would have been on 3 where, and I would have taken your tower. But you don't actually ever want to be in the middle of the hashtag, or you will die like that.
Yeah.
The only place you drop towers is on the corners.
I saw the word astrolite and thought I was light.
So here's the fucking thing. Astral is dark, and
Yes.
umbral, which sounds like dark, is light.
Mm-hmm. Are the symbols different?
It's either red or white.
Okay.
Red is
They're
dark.
slightly, like, the red, I believe, has, like, diamond, like, a little diamond shape if you really want to get that, like, into, like, the actual icon.
I think colors are good enough.
So wait, where do you, without a tether, stand in that situation?
So you look at the color of your debuff.
Right.
You need to then go stand on a corner next to a person with the opposite color tether. So what you as a support do is you look to A and you go clockwise. So starting at 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, then 4, you find the first one that is opposite, the first tether that someone is there, like a person is there, that is opposite color your debuff. So say I stretched a dark tether to here, and you had light, you would go to 3.
Debuff, right?
You would go, if you had a light tower and I had a dark tether, you would go to 3, unless the person standing near 2 also had a dark tether, because then you would take your light tower to 2 because that's the first in your priority.
Right. Okay.
Am I good to go?
Yeah, and there will be 2 tethers near the corner. You have to look at the one that is attached to, like, the person standing here.
You have a lot of time to adjust for that. I was surprised.
You do have a lot of time to adjust for it, yep. And I wish I could be better about helping the tanks with the timing on the Invuln, but I have not actually taken this fight yet, so I do not know.
After this, I can review my my lodge.
Alright, group north, tank south, bosses left. I think now is good. Stay the whole time. Staying the whole time. That might have been a little early.
Yeah, that was a little early.
Oh, no, he's fine.
Oh, no.
Oh, damn it. Alright.
Got out.
Chrono,
Chrono.
Invuln, or, I mean, mitigate.
Nope, stuff. Yeah, with OT dead, we have nothing for that.
Well, I mean, it's a kitchen sink for Chrono as well. Alright, tethers stretch. Debuffs, look at the debuff.
Serena, you're in the wrong spot. You're a DPS. You'll never be at 2.
So Serena needed to be at 1, but otherwise that was perfect.
Okay, good. I was able to dodge the angels too.
Nice.
I'm looking for the opposite color.
Yep, but you have a priority.
Yeah, you start at 1, then 4, then 3. You'll never be at 2.
Right, missed that probably roughly.
Just as a heads up, I'm getting horrific lag.
What happened to our caster in the other group when we came in here?
Yeah, this instance is fucked.
Apparently it just really hates casters. We have a great video from 2 angles of him being in 2 completely different positions casting the same spell.
I mean, I'm just having kind of a weird internet night, so hopefully that shouldn't be consistent.
Alright. Tanks are south, group north. Boss is right. Way invul now. Stay the whole time.
Should last,
Yeah.
Yep, now throw stuff on Chrono.
Chrono, full kitchen sink. Bonk. Alright, Indy's good now. Alright, stretch tethers. Sometimes she won't even auto.
Really?
Yeah. I think you can technically like run away from her or something. I don't know. Stretch tethers and check your debuffs. Alright.
Yes, I don't have to do shit. There's the support supposed to be on 2.
Alright, now tether people, soak the tower. And be in on the west or out on the east.
I'm a bad. I forgot to mitigate that. Sorry about that.
What happened?
Oh, what's there to mitigate? Did the towers just hit very hard?
There's a lot of damage going on. The lasers hit, then towers hit, then there's a very spicy raid white afterwards.
But but we messed up the towers. What happened?
Yeah. Not certain.
Okay. Real quick, for tether, I can't be in melee, right? I have to stretch it out.
No, you can be in melee. You just have to stretch it till it changes shape.
Okay.
Like
and
right
then,
here-ish should be good.
And then what color am I had a dark tether, so I'm assuming I go light tether.
I mean,
tower,
you
right?
soak the tower that's
the tower
sitting
will be
next to you.
provided for you.
Yeah, the tower is sitting next to you.
Okay, so got it. I was D4. There was a tower at 4. I took 4.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is whatever tower is literally right next to you.
It is not your job to focus on that part.
Okay.
Alright, let's keep going. And
okay.
before people start panicking about when they had a tether and then a tower spawns under them and they're like, wait, I didn't do that wrong. It's if somebody with a tower debuff dies, it just instantly puts a tower under a random person.
Isn't that every debuff in this fight? It'll just come. Or am I wrong on that?
I mean, the only real debuff in this fight is that. So, yes.
I guess. You're technically correct there.
I guess the plus and the X might also.
I feel like those would jump.
Tanks north, group south, bosses left. Bosses left. Invul now. Stay, and then switch on the last one. Okay. And switch. Heavy mitt on Chrono.
Yeah, I hate that inconsistency, man. It just sucks.
Fortunately, she autos really slow, so.
Yeah, thankfully.
Alright, stretch your tethers and check your debuffs.
I'm in the right spot. I love that.
Serena on the corner. I didn't make it in time.
I had.
You should have been at 1, because I had a light tether and you had a dark.
Oh, you were a tether. Okay, I thought you were.
Before tethers and towers go out, we should probably soft spread if that helps.
No, that was no.
Unfortunately, this is a mechanic that is impossible to call. Every single person just has to understand it.
Nothing of it's fine.
Just look at the color of your debuff, then look at 1 and see if the person there has the opposite. If they don't, go to look at 4, then look at 3. Tanks north, DPS south, starting on the boss's right. We will switch first, a 1-hit then switch, then stay. Switch, and stay over. Just a little tidbit of info. It will always be, it'll either be stay the whole time or 1 switch. You'll never switch twice on that one. You can later, but not. Put it out. Stretch tethers. Good. Step in the towers. Outside on the west, inside on the east. Oh, we missed the tower at 2. What happened?
Elvis was a GCD too slow there.
The moment you get lasered, you move to the tower.
Oh no.
The tower person doesn't stay in the tower, right?
They'll die.
Nope.
They have to, and what they should do is move. They have to look north and look at the 2 angels that spawned, and don't be in front of one of them.
From nothing, I mold life.
Yes, the angels are always north.
You cannot escape.
Tanks
Nice.
south, DPS north. Or sorry, Brute north. On the boss's right, then we stay, and then we stay. Wow, we are getting the nice pattern so much, and I'm upset. All right, stretch your tethers. Check your debuffs. Dark tower by 4. Alright, soak towers.
See what I mean about having a ton of time? Oh, there were 2 here.
Yeah, sorry.
Chrono got lasered, so but that was what I was saying about if somebody dies, it just instantly spawns under someone else.
I see.
And you went to the right spot, Chrono. It was just a slight bit too slow. So good. I mean, you figured it out.
Yeah,
so good
I'm
shit.
just. Well, I'm trying to figure out how you figure out if, because there was a, I was a white.
You're a white tower, because I was dark. But the person at 2 was a light tether. So there's always going to be 2 tethers that look like they're going to be in the same corner. You have to see which one has the person attached to that tether.
You're looking for the person at that corner, and the color tether attached to them.
Can I recheck the priority thing?
Yes.
So I'm 1, 4, 3, right?
Yep. DPS is
Yes,
counter.
you will never be 2.
Okay, and Plum was there first, so I have to go to 4.
Well, that had nothing to do.
Well,
Plum's
Oh.
position was different from yours. You guys will never have the same spot.
But confused.
so there's a total of 8
One of
debuffs
you
that
will
go
have
out.
one of you will have one color debuff, and the other one will have the other color debuff. So
Yeah.
you'll never have the same spot that you need to go to. Because you have to go to the opposite color laser. So if Plum has light and you have dark, Plum has to go to a dark laser, you have to go to a light laser. You'll never go to the same corner.
Okay, so check my debuffs. If I have dark debuff, I need to get hit by light laser.
No, you don't get hit by a laser. You go to the corner where a person has a light laser if you have dark debuff, and you put it on the corner.
You're going on like one of these squares while dodging the laser.
You are dropping a tower so that the person with the tether that is standing right next to where you drop it can soak the tower.
Right. Sorry, I just think that I'm fine. I need that.
Basically,
Okay.
just look
It's a lot,
look at
don't
the
worry.
color of your debuff, and then look at one. And if the person there has an opposite color tether, you go there. Otherwise, you move on to looking at it, and then rinse and repeat. People with tethers, please try to make sure you're getting to your corner as fast as you can, because the others can't, the debuffs can't figure theirs out. Bosses left, group north, tank south. And then we switch on after the first one, and then stay. Switch. Stay, I'm gonna bait the laser. Alvis, pop all your
Alvis
mitigation.
is gonna die. Like he's gonna die.
I
Yeah,
got
sorry
Alvis.
about that. I hit it just too late.
It's okay.
Hard cast. Actually, I'm just gonna shoot whoever's not taking any.
I can sack if one of the tanks dies, and we can keep trying. Although
Hard casting res on Grana, but I don't think I'm gonna get him. Shit,
so in this case, we would need a light tower
hey,
at
I'm
1 and
light.
4. There it comes. We would need a light tower at 1 and 4 would be the ways. So Raven, you had a light tower. You needed to actually be at 1, not 4, because 1 was first in your priority. So the support with light tower would have gone to 4, and the DPS with light tower would have gone to 1. And then that would mean the other ones were dark towers. So the support with dark tower would have gone to 2, and it's always 2 DP. It's always 1 DPS has light tower, 1 DPS has dark tower, and 1 support has light tower, and 1 support has dark tower. So there's only 1 possible location that is correct. Yep. Don't stress if you're having trouble with this mechanic. This is honestly one of the reasons why it took me so many pulls to clear phase 1 after seeing Enrage. Is because every single party was like literally this is where I saw people say some pretty heinous shit at each other about the priority system and whether they were right or wrong. It's not easy, but you'll get it. People got real upset. Tank south, group right, or north, boss is right, and then stay on the boss's right, and then stay on the boss's right. No moving. This is the best. Oh, I'm gonna sack.
Got Albus.
I'm gonna sack.
Got it queued for tail.
Chrono's probably gonna die. But...
Mitigate.
Alright, I got it queued for Chrono.
Oh, thank God.
Shouldn't. It's only the part of.
It does a lot if.
I mean, it's just part of Grunding.
Yeah, I threw a GCD shield on him because it does hurt a lot.
Stretch tethers. Right, check your towers. Alright, soak towers. In on the east, out on the west.
Good work.
Scare angels, get some. Oh, only 1! Alright, raid
can't
wide.
believe you
So
guys-
Serena, this is your feint. Perfect.
Alright, I get it.
Tanks north. This is the tank laser, so Chrono will take the hit, then Albus provoke now. and then Chrono provoke back immediately when Alvis takes the laser.
Oh, okay, same thing as P8.
Exactly the same. Yep. All right, Super Chain 1. This is literally where I said if we get here, I'm happy. So all I care about, we're gonna do the first orb. There's gonna be an orb, and we're either gonna be in or out, and clocks are partners. All right, so it's out and partners. So be like this distance out with your buddy. Around, so over here, Chrono. And then you move, and then you move right, because the one that was on the right is the donut. And you have to do a bunch of shit. Then out first, then in. And then now do a bunch more shit with towers and soaking.
You know what?
And that's Super Chain 1.
Bullshit. Yep. Then there's a lot of healing that needs to go out during Super Chain 1.
I'm ecstatic. Like that is all like that is awesome. Let's
Thank you for anchoring me, Emmett.
Yep. Oh, like I'm past
No, not
this,
egg
so,
stack. Fuck off, Knights.
Yeah.
Let's just keep practicing Prio and slowly see more Super Chain 1. But I mean, that's the third mechanic out of 7 mechanics in this entire fight.
Entire fight? Not just P1?
Oh, sorry, phase 1. Phase 1 is only a 7-minute and like 40-second fight. It's super short.
Isn't it a door boss?
Yes.
Yeah, this is a door boss.
Okay.
Serena, you've seen all the art.
Hey.
If you reset on phase 2, I would have quit and I wouldn't be rating this tier.
Could you imagine fucking Shiva shit?
Tanks north. We're on the boss's right. Then we are switching, and then we stay after the switch. Switch. And stay here. Mitigate on Chrono. Oh, okay.
I can get Chrono.
The snapshot on basically all the snapshots on this fight are really early. So, yeah, it's stretch tethers. Look at your debuffs.
Okay.
And then soak towers. In on the west, out on the east.
Good work.
Raid wide. Bosses, tanks north, tank cluster. This boss does unfortunately not center herself, so we cannot have her move from center during that tethers mechanic.
How can you? You don't have to.
Max melee is safe. Max melee is safe for tethers.
Okay.
So just ignore hitting her. Super chain. So find the first orb to spawn. It's southwest. In and spread clock. Like, so do that spread we set up. Inside the donut. Inside the donut and spread.
Plum, you're a little too close there.
So Alvis and Chrono need to be up in the front.
Oh shit, I'm in the wrong
Yeah,
fucking thing.
that was not a donut.
Oh, okay.
So that spread we set up is facing in at the boss. So like looking in. And it rotates around the boss. So in that case, I would have been kind of like slightly in from where D was, and Serena should have been slightly in from where C. Serena should have been like right here. And then Chrono and Alvis should have been like here and here. Just jumps. Yeah, so it looks in at the boss. And it can always be in or out and spread or buddies. Those are the 4, like, so there's 4 possible things. It could be out buddies, in buddies, out spread, in spread. All right, let's keep going.
Oh, that's why you didn't want me standing on you. I understand now.
Yeah.
Was it was spread.
I don't want to die.
I don't know.
That's okay.
But no, that shape does look very spready now.
Okay, so yeah, so it's the orange pokey one that looks like one of those crab apples or whatever. That's spread, and the one that looks like a Jack from like if you remember Jack's, or like a shitty Caltrop is the one that the purple one is. Group north.
You know, Jax, if you
Tank
were
south.
a child during the Depression.
Left. Shut the fuck up. Left. Boss is left. Then stay. Then swap on the last one. Stay. And swap.
Got Chrono.
Raven, what are you doing?
Got Knights.
Whatever you can, Elvis. Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Raven wanted to sacrifice himself this time. Alright, stretch tethers and look at your debuffs. Oh my god, that's very similar to something I said last night, Raven.
Yeah. Like
Stretch
almost
tethers.
verbatim.
And not hit by, but near. Go near it. And you want to drop it on the corner by 4.
No,
so not out.
no. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's way too far, but.
Oh, okay. Also, whatever support was at 2 had dark, and I was a dark tether. I needed a light tower at 2.
I can. Yeah, I
You're
can do
basi-
that spell. I'm just.
Not max. Like you're literally basically just dropping them on the markers. Essentially, are safe. Because the stretchies are going to be going in between these markers, so
Like
pretty much
right here is
like
where
on
the
the outer
stretchies
corner of the marker should be max melee and safe.
Sounds good.
It also gives the people that, you know, are in the danger zone for angels to
Last night it was Raven. I said, it was, don't worry, I'm always ready to kill myself.
Lovely.
I'll jump to it the moment I need to. If it means
If
saving
you're
the
gonna
group.
jump to it, well, don't leave me hanging.
Oh my god.
Group north, bosses left. And then
It's nice.
stay
No,
and
it's
then
not.
swap. Stay first, then swap. Okay. And switch. Mitigate that chrono. Bonk.
Got Chrono.
You had my stuff. What?
That was 203,000.
Gross.
Yeah, no, we need to throw some more stuff
Yeah,
on
we
there,
just
'cause
no
I'm
no we were
throwing
no
timer.
it was just a missing wall. So do this one. So Alvis, you'll
He
never
will
be
never
at
be
one.
here.
It ended up in the right spot, but killed Rory, who needed to soak in shit.
Angels.
I was like, oh cool, it teleported to the right spot, but
How when you die to that oopsie raids, you just can't even process it.
just a couple more and we're good. No matter what, don't worry. We've already seen Super Chain 1, which is literally like I thought.
Let's see it one more time.
Is that gonna be the big wall? The first big
Nope.
wall?
No. Paradigma 3.
I don't even think that's real. This fight doesn't
Well.
have walls. Maybe Super Chain 2A, which is the second to last one.
I have heard nothing but good things about this first phase.
All I know is people are
I mean-
calories. That's all I,
I mean,
know.
by wall, I guess, yeah, it's not really a wall mechanic.
Group south.
but-
Bosses left. Tanks north. We stay. And then we stay. No moving.
Jesus, we are getting
This
lucky
fight
today.
is essentially free.
It has no walls, but it has keys.
It's actually almost a little disappointing how easy phase 2 is.
Uh-oh.
I can. Okay, you got it.
Keep pressing them too slowly.
All good. Stretchy, stretchy, and check your debuff. Should be dark set 3 and 4. Yeah. All right, soak them in on the west, out on the east.
Got Serena.
Let them jump scare angels.
Damn it. No paint on this.
Got Albus.
Glaucoma.
You were too close to
Chrono's going to die, so prep a res for Chrono.
Serena, you died there because
Albus,
you were too close to
provoke.
that tether.
We'll talk about it after. Let's just get the let's see Super Chain again. All right, so just find the first orb to spawn. You can use audio cues if you want. Northeast. It's in and spread. Look in at the boss and do your spreads. All right, and then we go to the right. In the donut on the right, if you have a light debuff on the left, if you have a red debuff on the right, if you're a laser, swap that. Then out first.
I did not fucking know.
Yeah, I know. Out first and then in. And then if you have a spread marker, you spread. Otherwise, you drop towers. Or you
I'm
soak
gonna take the
towers.
red tower. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
there's a lot.
And then Trinity.
Trinity again. Okay.
Yep.
See the light buff or whatever.
Yeah. So I expected people
Can you
to
just
die.
explain that
Yes.
to me before we go?
Yes. So, I mean that we can just talk about this for the rest of the raid. But if you go to the P12 channel, this is going to be your best friend. There, the first thing I posted is the possible debuffs you will get. And if you look at the debuffs, you'll even notice they show you where you should be standing relative to the orb. Kind of. The lasers don't. But that's fine. So yes, so everything is looking in at the boss. So basically, if you have a light colored debuff, so the stack or the tower or the spread, which isn't shown here, if your debuff is light, you go left, L for light and left. If you have a red debuff, you go right, R for right and red. The exception is the lasers. They have to go to the opposite side. And then that's it. So you stand, and that's left and right of the orb that we're next to. And it's left and right looking in at the boss.
The laser does not have to be in front of everyone else, right?
It doesn't have to be in front, it just has to be in the pile.
Okay.
Then, after the laser goes off, you for the rest of the mechanic, if you were left with your light whatever, then when you get to the next orb, you're doing all your mechanics on the left side of that orb because you were left for the second orb. If you were on the right, you do all your mechanics on the right side of the last orb. And the possible things are 2 people will have towers, 1 of each color. If the orb is, say, on 3, the last orb, then the towers should be dropped on C and B. So the light left tower would go to C, the red right tower would go to B, and drop towers. It doesn't have to be on the marker, but that's the direction you should go.
I'm sorry, this is before or after the donut?
This is after the third orb does in or out or out.
Yeah, the
in
orb
and out
can do
or
whatever. Yeah.
Out or it's always one then the other. So it's out then in or in then out, and then you're dropping towers. The people who had lasers in the previous orb soak those towers. So the light laser is going to give you a dark debuff. No, the light laser is going to give you a light debuff. So you're on the right to soak the red dark tower because it's the opposite color from the laser you had. So you just stay on. You don't have to think of that whole. That's just the reason you do it. But the thing to think about is you went right with your laser, so you stay right when you soak your tower. You only get one debuff. Although technically there is a second debuff that people will get, but because technically so when you get hit by the laser, you're going to get a color debuff. But you only need to look at one debuff at the start, and then you know where you're going for the rest of the mechanic. And then you can ignore any other things after that. Yes. So basically, and those debuffs appear right when we're like spreading or buddying for the first orb. You'll get the debuffs. And so it's, again, light left, red right, lasers flip that. The towers then drop left and right of the final orb. The people who had lasers wait kind of in the middle, so they don't, or not middle, like on 3, because you might not, you can also go in towards the boss. But basically don't go to where the towers are yet, because if they drop on you, you die. So kind of like hang out in the boss's hitbox until the towers drop, then go to your tower that you need to soak. The 4 people who are not dealing with dropping or soaking a tower are spreads. And how you do the spreads is the 2 ranged who have spread go back from the donut / thing. And if you were the left person, you go back and left. If you were the right person, you go back and right. And the melees, if you were the left person, you go through the boss to your left. And if you were on the right, you go through the boss and to your right.
It's a lot.
So in this thing that Amit posted, this YouTube screenshot, it's not actually a light or dark stack. It's a spread.
It is technically a stack, but we are stacked, so...
It's a stack?
The lasers are technically stacks.
No. So someone will have... It's really weird. We are stacked. So you're stacked on either side of the thing, and that resolves that, and then you get a debuff based on that.
I think
when you get shot with the laser, you get the opposite debuff. It's just one of those things that's not really worth mentioning because it's... So that's...
Yeah, I think I might have confused people needlessly with that.
Actually, it's not a stack. What am I talking about? So that's just the element color. Like that's the thing that means you need to stack in something to fix your
But that also
balance.
becomes an AoE on you later, and that's the last thing that happens before the mechanic ends?
Correct.
Okay.
Tail, do you have a recommended video?
Hector does a really good job
I'll
explaining it.
post it, but it's in the... So here's the raid plan. And that just shows the entire mechanic.
Oh no, I meant for the whole fight in general.
I would Hector or Yukizori.
Both are fine, but both do
phase
things
1.
differently than we will be doing them. So, like, slightly differently.
Yeah, but
if you want to
just
understand the
get clear
mechanic, you can
explanation.
watch either of those.
How much parity with paste bin do we have?
We are doing 100% paste bin.
Okay.
So if it's in the paste bin I posted, we are doing it.
Okay.
And that paste bin shows like the mechanic name, so this is Super Chain 1, and then it gives a link to the raid plan. Then Para 3, it gives a link to the raid plan for that. Either way, yeah, we got done. We're on final
I'm
phase.
still shocked at how effortless that felt.
Constipation. No,
This
I
fight,
was just tired.
I
today.
really
have
want to be
no idea
clear,
why.
this fight is very few mechanics. 3 of those mechanics are Super Chain. So, like, the stuff you learn to do on the first Super Chain
Are applicable later.
is literally just going to be how to do the mechanics later for 3 of the mechanics. The limit cut on this fight is easier than Levin Strike on 9. Like, I promise you.
Your
That's not.
watching your stream showed me otherwise for now, so
I mean, it's chaotic when you're learning.
You
and
have
trying to
less
figure out-
jobs, and it's very static in the move. It is. I do not think we're gonna have issues with the limit cut. Don't you fucking woo at me.
I mean, it just looks more chaotic than what it really is. The only thing that sucks on limit cut is having to figure out like what order to do your mechanics on, just because you didn't get.
And the
a certain
DPS
number
check on this
before.
fight is not bad. If we can do the DPS check on the last fight, we can do the DPS check on this fight. Both phases. Like, it is technically higher, but that's only because it ends at a point where bursting has just happened. But, like, I mean, it's not bad. Like, groups are already skipping a minute of phase 1. Like... We can get this fight. I really don't think we'll have any issues.
Yeah. Definitely
I
do
should,
some homework,
because I
though.
should also
feel really
mention,
good about this.
when I say there's 7 mechanics, 3 of them are super chain, 3 of them are paradigma. So there's 3 paradigmas that are all using the same kind of rule set with some extra tidbits.
Kind of.
And
Okay.
Paradigma 3's.
so like it'll use
different.
tethers into towers. It's just that the third one, there's only 4 platforms available. But like the
Those
actual,
are the other pictures I posted.
but it's still 2 supports are dropping towers for tethers to soak, and there are angels. Like, it is a lot of the same shit, twisted slightly differently. It also has good music.
Classic.
Yeah, I like
Oh yeah, I forgot to turn on BGM. God damn it.
I also have very good news for everybody who wonders. The mount plays this phase's music, not the shitty second phase music.
Ultima
expected.
minutes on repeat.
It's just, like, it's a fine song, but literally the one time they don't use the beef soft tacos is when it's literally the fight where she uses the heart of Sabik to make herself more powerful. Like,
The most
That's-
egregious thing is because it's not even a very different rendition of the Ultima theme. It just has a chorus to it.
yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be because it is Ultima the High Seraph. Like, it's good, but it's like,
you could have blended it with the Ultima.
but like, yeah, we're good. It's just, it's so, it physically angers me that they've used beat the heart of Sub. They've used that song for like so many raids, and then they didn't use it for the one about the heart of Sabik.
What's funny is they used it in this expansion too during fucking End Singer.
It's like,
kind of just threw
why?
the hardest of beat back, like as I feel like it. I mean, they kind of wanted to close it.
I thought it was appropriate for that, but yeah, it's kind of silly.
Oh, it was absolutely appropriate for that. I'm just saying, like, so like every time I've like gone to clear phase 2, I put on the like orchestral version of that, the Heart of Sabik, the Ultima song, from Uwu, because it just feels more appropriate.
Hardest of beat mentioned. Wait, alright, I need to pass the fuck out.
Yeah, great job this
Wait,
week.
Serena, I have a question for you before you go. I'm sorry.
I'm Serena. Yes.
Do I have your? Can I post like a little thread or something in our Fate channel to post?
Yeah,
Like,
if
like
I
the art
used to be a fan, a thread is a better way of managing it. So
okay, I will
Go
make that
ahead.
right now. Then thank you.
you're welcome. All right.
Preferably before next Tuesday, if y'all could just take a look at the MIP planner. You don't have to fill it out, but just to get a guess of like the first couple mechanics and what I'm throwing out, because there's a ton of videos required.
I have 13 messages from Knights. Let's see what they are. We got, mind you, this is 13
Which one of
after.
them doesn't say uwu?
Oh no, so the Uwu's on my channel. He only did that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times tonight. My favorite is when he does the "Hey Listen" sound bite. Damn it. The "Hey Listen" sound bite, so that he gets my attention, then does Uwu. In Discord he sent me, just gonna count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 gifts before the 14 now that I have. So 38 gifts were sent to me during pulls.
That's kind of powerful.
One's a duck
Listen,
holding a
I
knife.
learned tricks while I was raid healing, and they translate to dancer pretty well.
Got a duck holding a knife. We've got Lulu being scary.
I expected a duck, yes.
That's
Right.
Crow
I'd
doing
actually pass
daytime,
out.
night times. Snorlax firing lasers out of his eyes. Oh, Corgi's playing tetherball. This is just a GIF that is just a white background with the words "This is a GIF" slightly shaking on it. That's the entire
I like
thing.
that duck gif.
We've got.
Let me take a look at this duck.
I'm gonna pass the heck out. So.
Are you
See, some of these are context based on things you're saying.
Yeah.
Good night,
Have a good
y'all.
night,
Good job.
Trina.
Good
Hi.
night.
See ya.
This one is someone running into a garage, I guess to represent lag. I'm assuming that's what the... We've got... Oh, this one's not a GIF. This is a picture relevant to the raid. It's the debuff name... Oh. Maricy _ RSV _ 33552 _ -1 _ 1 _ 0 _ 0 _ SE 2DC5BO4.
It's me, I'm the new RSV variant. I'm gonna fuck all of your family members up.
Gudetama showing me his butt. That's cool. Is this from Back to the Future?
I think so.
Yeah, because he's wearing... It's Marty McFly, yeah, so... Are you in or out? This one's just Dr. Seuss, or the Cat in the Hat from the fucking horrible live-action movie saying "time to die," followed immediately by Elmo saying "guess I'll die." And then the Count from Sesame Street. Thanks, Raven.
No problem. Get her entertained.
Fucking goddamn it. Alright. I'm gonna end stream there, and I'm gonna go play Final Fantasy 16. Bye-bye!